Every opportunity to go out selling is a little bit of extra money before the rain starts. Do you want me to go get the spirit level? Let's have a quick look at what I've got. We've already picked 500 heads off that row. Oh, they're pretty ones. Here's our chamomile, and it's got Luxbar popping up in it. What you've got to do, flip it upside down, and then the ranunculus, we've got the Nigella everywhere. The equivalent of a candy shop, but flowers. Just by sheer luck. It's just been the weirdest week. Like, we're preparing for floods again, which, look at the weather. You would not realise we're about to have double what we had the other day. So we're just putting into place some of those things I noticed the other day about the property. We're going to get the rotary hoe out. We're going to trench through here to try and run the water down the side of the house. Moroni's around here fixing up a gutter that sank.
Can you look from far?
Yeah. Do you want me to go get the spirit level?
Oh, I can choke water.
It looks alright. No, I think it's okay.
I can drop water in there and if it's drowned.
I've got as many plants in as I can. We've held off on the dahlias. I was going to put them in, but it's just going to be so much water. And if it did happen to flood, I don't want to lose them. So we're holding off on them again. But right now what I need to do is go and prep the flowers for today's sales, which could be the last day we can sell for a few days. There's kind of no point going roadside when it's pouring rain and we don't know if we're going to be able to get out. And I've got a wedding just to do some little like posy jars for. We have a tiny situation. This is Avalanche, the dahlia that I love the most, the big fluffy white one. The problem is only one of these has eyes on them. And I would have thought by now that there'd be some more happening. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop them in here. Either take cuttings from that one, if that's the only one, or if some of these shoot. Hello! I just want to drop in and say a really big thank you to Carly and Paris from Blue Gum Road. They have a flower farm that they've started up in Queensland and they bought me 5 chocolates on Buy Me a Coffee and I really appreciate it. And I've eaten it already, of course. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Let's have a quick look at what I've got. Chrissy's, disbuds, and I found these really dark ones. Beautiful lilies. These amazing waratahs. Picked from my friend's garden. How beautiful. Cryptomine, leucochendron, another disbud, some more Chrissy's. Chamomile, this beautiful lilac. We've got a lilac tree, but it's tiny. This is from my friend's house. I've got some little bits here for the posy jars. Some of this will go in the posy jars, some with the waratahs. Some more thryptomine, little bits for posy jars, Easter daisy, carnation chins, renux. Oh, I haven't fixed these up yet. I've got some more stuff here for the posy jars. I've got to quickly strip all that. Rona's very reluctant to dig up our lawn. Aren't you, mi amor?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do it, but it's that or potentially get water in the house. I like how you made a shade structure for yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, I have to go the way over there.
I know.
But here, I think here kind of deep down.
Yeah. Do you want to
start from over here?
Yeah, start there. That's good.
Like over here.
Yep. I'll come back and show you later, but I've got to get this job done. And today's very challenging because we've got so much to do to prepare for this flood. And I've got a lot of flowers to do. Moroni's got to go sell because he probably won't be able to sell later in the week. So we just feel very stressed. packaging the bottles come in, and I'm going to put them back in it. But to make them look a bit nicer than that, you turn the carton inside out. So you basically just flip it around.
Continue to endeavor. There's unseen forces here, somewhere in the stratosphere. The earth and sky are growing older. This is the fate of the future.
A massive trench. Hopefully we get the water out of here.
Hello.
Having fun?
Oh yeah, heaps of fun. Thank you.
So we've come down Roadside where Pa is, and we've still got sunshine, so we're kind of trying to make the most of it, because every opportunity to go out selling is a little bit of extra money before the rain starts. So they're waving to me, so fingers crossed. Still waving. We're back. I'm gonna pick some flowers before the rain hits. You still wouldn't know. Like, the sky's a bit cloudier now, but it still looks really good. So I'm just gonna pick what I can, because potentially anything I don't pick could get very damaged. And yeah, call it a night. But these ranunculus, there's a whole heap ready to pick again. I'll show you. All those cute little heads. Everything's growing. Hopefully the water will just run through our property again. It is slightly sloped. Yeah, anyway, we hope for the best. I'm back. I've got 100 stems. Looking good. And 2 Lux bars. First ones. And I also got a Sweet William, which was very long, and I snapped it. They're real snappy like carnation. So it's a shame. Anyways, look how beautiful. So pretty. Okay, rains have started. Wish us luck. Is it
Turtle.
A turtle? We've got a little turtle.
Turtle.
Don't touch it.
Anyway, we have a turtle that's turned up at our doorstep.
Turtle. It's a good tunnel.
It's got its own tunnel. We're heading out to assess what's happened after that last flood.
The Riverina flood. Yeah.
The what?
The Riverina flood.
Oh yeah. We're about to see it. Let's have a look. Oh, that dam is about to just overflow everywhere.
Well, it's not about it.
It has. It's burst its sides because it can't get... Oh no, that's overflowing. It just can't get away quick enough, the water. I hope our neighbours are okay.
They look okay.
Flower field is fine, which is very good. The good news is these random hills are actually directing it all away from the flower farm. It's just going down there. Where's it even going?
Oh, it's going to that paddock because it's a lower area. So
Anything we plant over there in the future, we have to keep this in mind.
it's going to be a bog over there.
Yeah. This is so pretty.
Yeah, the water is flowing over here.
Just by sheer luck, our farm has survived. We just happen to have put the flower farm in the right spot. It's not really something you think about when you're starting up, is where does this property flood? We did not think this through at all. We have a few little areas that are underwater, but on the whole, I think we survived it. But the problem, I know, the problem is we've got more water coming and everything's at capacity. It is overflowing. You can see it here.
Yeah, but it's going that way, going into that paddock. So you don't worry.
We've got our little lady. Just got a baby. I'm a bit far away. Good morning. For those that don't know, we tap our boots before we put them on because spiders go in them. So those watching from overseas, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I've just gone outside. I've looked outside and it's so misty. Last night we had this sort of freak flash flood. Not so much at our house, but in town. We were picking the kids up from school. It was like 60 or 70 mil in 20 minutes and people's houses flooded. So this is in Yak. We haven't had flooding and there was just no warning. Not that that's anyone's fault. There was no warning it was coming. We had like these fluffy blue skies and then suddenly it just went black and all this water fell. It was very bizarre and very heartbreaking for the people in town because so much has been ruined. I'm just coming out here to check our paddock. I'm pretty sure we're fine. Oh, cute bird thing. Field looks fine, which is really good. Look at this though. There's just so much kind of misty air around. I'm in ordering seed for autumn. We're going to do kale again. We just left this because we just thought, what if? And look at those pretty colours. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Bit short though, but it's so pretty. Okay, I want to show you these ranunculus. So this was the seed from this year. They're just sitting there. They did have water coming across here when this dam was overflowing, so it kind of cut across the corner. I think they're okay. Here's the black kale. We could have got it blacker if we kind of starved it of nutrition, but we didn't find that out till it's too late. Look at those ranunculus. It's such a weedy mess. You know what though? Being a photographer, I love this look. Like, it just looks so good in photos. It looks kind of magical in photos. So I don't mind. And we've got stuff that's sort of growing in amongst other things. Here's our chamomile and it's got larkspur popping up in it just because it grew from last year. There's poppies coming up in here. I need to rip them out. But this is the same. It's the kale, but the larkspur's popped up. We've got poppies in there. And then the ranunculus, we've got the nigella everywhere. So I think it's kind of cool. I really, really hope that we get some sunshine for a few days at least before the next lot of rain. We just need things to dry out. Just let these plants kind of compose themselves. We did come home yesterday. We got caught in that rain. By the time we got home, the downpour hadn't hit us here yet, and we harvested as much ranunculus as we can. But look, it's ready to go again. We've already picked 500 heads off that row. Sunflowers don't seem to mind the rain. They're up. Oh my gosh, I'm checking my camera.
Magic.
Did you get it?
Lights, camera, action. Yeah.
We're at my friend's house now, just picking some extra things for a wedding. I've got to get some stuff ready for tomorrow, a couple of arrangements. They have a beautiful native garden. It goes all up and around their house, and it's so pretty. But I'm looking at this, but I'm not picking the flowers. I just like the foliage. Look at how pretty it is. She wants to say hello. Yeah, mummy helped.
What?
What you get?
Get wet.
I know. Oh, they're pretty ones. Look at all those pretties. I don't know what any of them are. This is really nice. This, lots of foliage. I did get one. Thanks here there. Have to find out. Oh, woolly bush, which I've told you about before. And some of yous have been putting woolly bushes in, which is awesome. Gum nuts. So yeah. I'm in the studio again. And would you believe me? Well, you probably will, because I'm like the most trustworthy person on the internet. It's raining again. It's never gonna stop. Anyway, I'm stripping this baby blue spinning gum, and I've shown you this before, but I'm gonna show you again. This stuff is really hard to strip because if you go the normal way, strip down, the leaves kind of just go all stupid. What you've got to do, flip it upside down. You can pull the first couple of leaves off the bottom of the stem and you just strip upside down. Makes it beautiful. So this is just a little piece. Just get those first few off to get a good grip, strip backwards, and they come off perfect. Wear gloves though, like that tacky sound is the sap, and it'll get all over your hands and drive you crazy all day. Just want to show you this. Doesn't it look so pretty? It looks like, I don't know, the equivalent of a candy shop, but flowers and all these ranunculars. I've got them everywhere. I'm really sorry I didn't show you me making the flowers for the wedding because I wanted to listen to a podcast. Her bouquet is really dark and moody. She's having a bouquet made by a place called Desflora, which does faux flowers, and she just wanted me to match the mood and the tones, which I've done, and I've got them tied. They're picking them up like this. They're going to put them in the vases. It's a remote wedding, so they couldn't get the vases to me or anything, so they just sent me pictures. They couldn't even send me measurements, so I said to her I'll make them kind of bigger and longer. You can just pull stuff out and cut stems if you need to. So yeah, that's what we've got in there. And so I've tied them at the bottom so they can undo it, unwrap it, and then they can pop them in their vases. So I'm excited for her. Her future mother-in-law is coming in the morning. Got to go to the wholesaler in the morning, so hopefully I'm going to be back before she gets here. If not, Mo and I will be able to do it. I just like to talk to people, so anyway, over and out. Let's see what we got here.
Put your tummy in.